I don't really know how it looks, but it's been a while since I've been here. I feel the fire coming back, slowly but surely. What, what I think happened was the last 2, 3 years of working, it just burnt me out so much that I almost got repelled by the idea of film. And I have to do something. I can't sit, I can't just sit. So I started learning trading, and the lack of money stemmed into, oh, trading is the solution for money, which I was wrong about. And then I just hyper focused on trading. And now by the end of last year, I was kind of done with trading too. I had to detach from that too. Right now, I'm in a phase where I'm just taking day to day, living a good life, as you can see. Uh, Fancying myself with girls every other weekend, partying once a week, and yeah, made good amount of money in February. Worked with David in March, so made good money there. Going on one more trip next week with him, so I'll make a little bit of money there. Paid off my visa. My point being, trading is not something I can rely on for money. Neither is film. So now the two things that I know I cannot rely on money for. But it's not those two things. It's just any business. You cannot rely on money to come in quick enough for your survival. The only way you could get paid right now is a job. And even for that, you need at least to wait a month until you get your salary. So, yeah, I'm in a phase where I feel the fire coming back with film. I just saw this thing today where she said, your work is just literally what you spend your day doing. Meaning, if I spend majority of my day writing, then I'll become a writer. If I spend majority of my day directing, then I'll become a director. If I spend majority of my day trying to make money through a business, then I'll be rich. So it's just kind of what you do daily. And obviously I have these parallels that I contribute to every day, right? Like, trading is not something you can rely on, so I trade every day, but it's only for an hour, and I try to stay away from it the rest of the day. So that's slowly progressing. Working out is the same way. Work out like an hour and a half every day, so that's progressing. Eating clean, I'm on a calorie deficit under 1,800 calories, which is one meal, one shake, and probably a breakfast snack with like 3 or 4 eggs. Not eating until 1 p.m., fasting until 1 p.m., and then eating the rest after. So that's progressing. I'm starting to save money, send some money back to India. Every time I have a little bit of change left here and there, I send money through Wise in my India bank account. So I'm going to build that up so I have capital in case if I ever want to just up and leave, then I have a capital to walk into in India. So those are the things that are progressing slowly. But I've noticed something about myself is that I tend to like the things that are hard, obviously, but I also tend to like the things that are hard for a very long time and they are rewarding, massively rewarding when they do reward, but it takes a lot of time. Like you see trading. Trading, I probably is going to take me this whole year to just acquire 20 accounts and get them to 10K without taking any payouts. Just so I can copy trade on those 20 accounts starting next year and build those up further, and then I'll start taking payouts. I mean, getting fit and getting healthy is the same way. It's like, long term the best games to play are the long-term games. And nothing that I do today has an aggressive, immediate return. Especially writing and directing are just so like, I wouldn't know. I don't want to say hopeless, but like you don't know how it's gonna work out at all. Like the chances of it working out are so low. Trading, working out. Well, no, not working out, but the chances of it working out is so low with trading and film because you just have to put in the work without worrying about the results. So starting, it's March 30 today. I'm blocking in again, cutting out girls only the Saturday. I'll see, go party Saturday, go hard, dust it off, take the edge off, and that's it. I'm on a calorie deficit. I feel light. I feel good. I feel fast. My morning routine involves yoga and meditation, so there is mindfulness there. I work out every day, so there's fitness there. And I trade either at night or in the morning, or sometimes both. My edge is only if it takes one of the session highs or lows off. So at night, if it doesn't do that, I don't trade. I just do it in the morning. And if it does that at night and I make 300 or more, then I'm done for the day. That's my strategy right now. And the rest of the day I would say I have a lot of time, especially when I'm not working with David, and I don't have to help around the house. I have a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is aggressively start reading and writing. I'm going to read a lot, so it will stimulate a lot of ideas, and I'm going to piggyback off of that in order to write a lot. There's this book that I got, it's in there, it's called Creative Habits. So I'm going to read that, develop a creative habit of writing every day, and see where it goes. When it comes to Harvest, we have a film coming in July. We have the dates locked in. We got paid already. So there's some money. Well, I'll get paid as a DP, so some money coming in there in July. Chris and Anthony brought me and Olivia a script, a feature script that I'm actually reading right now, and they have potential investors. One of them was Bob Weinstein, and the investment in this script is going to be approximately $1 million or $2 million between that. So by far the biggest project Harvest has even been in conversation for. So if that goes through, the year looks good. But yeah, like thinking about how I've been thinking a lot about how I want to spend my days and how I want to spend my life. And of course, I want to spend my life traveling and with people. But the two things that I really love is work and people. Like I was thinking about my Nana. Nana no akho jivan inni ajubajuna lokoma nikli gayu. His only work was how everybody around him was so had so many good things to say about him. So his life work was that, and I thrive around people. I need to be around people, especially the last few couple days. I feel like I just want to get on a flight and go to India, but I've realized that my work is equally important to me. So I have to create an environment around me where I'm surrounded by people that I love, so I feel enough. But that environment also has to have where I can work every time I want to, So that way, if I'm creating a body of work for 10 years, I wouldn't feel like I'm behind. I wouldn't feel like I'm not living my life because I'm traveling, I'm doing things with the people that I love, with my family, with my friends. But at the same time, I'm also working. And it's just parallel living and doing. I was wrong about how I have to choose about, I want to live life, And it comes from the fact that I just worked for the past 3 years. So now my brain is like, if you want to live life, you have to let go of work. But it's not true. I just didn't balance life well when I was working. That being said, I had a lot of fun. My life was intertwined with work. I was on set. I was living with my best friend. I am really close friends with all the people that we work with. So my life and my work were intertwined. And it was the best 3-4 years I've had of my life. So I just have to recreate that environment. But now this time, because I'm 28, I have to recreate that environment with family. um, just how like me, Steven, Olivia, Mia, Jaleesa, Scott, all these people were just like, Sam, and just intertwined, where our lives were intertwined, love lives were intertwined, our friendships were intertwined. We would work together on set, and then come home and then have Indian tea at the house. We would party, go to No Vacancy. We would gather around at my house, have dinner. I would cook and have Indian tea, and then play Overcooked, and play Super Mario Kart. It's like, they were my kind of like my high school friends who I was building Harvest with. So it didn't even feel like I was building this company for the past 4 years. So, but now I'm in Palm Springs with David and Eli, and I love them. But I'm a little bit away from sort of a film community, I would say. As much as I hate living in LA and the city, I want to be surrounded by a film community that I can work with. It's like cousins. Dion said it a while ago. You just gotta find people that you can be cousins with, and they have to be really good at what they do within film, and they have to be going where you're going, and that's how you kind of create the environment. And honestly, I'm kind of looking to not create that here. I'm just trying to stack capital, and write as much as I can. And as soon as I have enough capital and enough writing material, I want to go to India and kind of create that, where my best friends, um, the new ones that I make, are aligned with who I am, the work that I want to do. They want to do the same thing, and that kind of would be my ecosystem. But I'll be in India, so I'll be close to my family, and my family will be part of the ecosystem too. So, yeah, that's where we're headed. But rest of the year, we have around 9 months left. 9 months is how long it takes to for a baby to born. So we are going to keep writing every single day and make sure we have a piece of work, not just writing pages, not just, oh, I'm working on something, a body of work that can be called a script by the end of the year. It could be a short, it could be a feature, whatever it is, something. And I promise you guys that. Cheers.